I was released July 6th after doing 11 years for attempted homicide and assault with a deadly weapon. I have 2 strikes, and I just committed my 3rd strike. I got out because I let myself down, and I thought I was going to have a life that I had at least when I went in. I didn't have that. I came out to being that little kid that had the model airplane that, you know what, put the stickers on backwards, try to make this airplane look the way it's supposed to be on the box, and it just didn't happen that way.
I know how to work it.
I do. And now I do. I do because of people who actually took the time to say, you know what, I'm going to do what I can to help you. Your family loses so much respect for you when you go to prison. They don't go visit you. You're in places where you're locked down in one cell with another person for 6 months straight, 24 hours. But you get that 1 hour to come out? No, you don't. Because you're going to war with another faction of a gang or another race, and they have you locked down, and you're not going to come out to get hurt. And if you do come out, it's either you're going to get hurt or you're going to hurt somebody else. And what happens then? Modification program comes, you go out to yard, and people still get hurt. Why? Because it's something really dumb. Whatever it started way back when these people did not know how to deal with a situation that dealt with a shoe, a cookie, a pencil, a table. I'm just fortunate that, you know what, I was able to learn how to forgive and forget. And I don't hold any grudges to anybody that I have to deal with. And I just want to live my life the way I knew I could do it. Because I made it through 11 years of hell. And it wasn't literally hell, but it was bad. Because when I came out to a hell. And I came out to a really dark place where now everything's supposed to be changing, and everything just got changed the other way. Now you don't got schools that you're supposed to be building. You don't got parks. You don't got treatment plants. You don't got nothing. You want to take everything back, and you want to build more prisons. More prisons. Go ahead. You'll have a nightmare. You'll have your hell. You will have your hell if you build those prisons. Because you know what? All you're going to do is push people to do more things that they don't need to be doing. And all it takes is one person to take a whole batch and just ruin it. I've seen it happen time and time again. And I don't want to be that person who has to see it again. I want to see that, you know what, I can walk up to any one of you at any time, any place, and you know what, I can say, you know what, hey, how you doing? I got out of prison, and for the first time in my life, I walked exactly. I cut a flower off a plant, and I gave it to somebody. And I put a smile on his face. Walked up to a guy and said, "You got a girlfriend?" And he looks at me kind of weird and was like, "You know what? Here, give this to her. Tell her you love her. Just make her happy. Tell her life's wonderful." Because you know what? It really is. And then there's 2 occasions where I ran into 2 females that were crying. And I just did it, and you know what? I seen the biggest smile that I could have even had. And that person was telling me, "You know what? You're my counselor. You're my help." And I was like, "You're not saying that to me because you know what? I'm not your counselor. I'm not your help." But what it comes down to is, you know what? I can be. And if what I said here makes a difference, then I did what I needed to do today. And if I can do that every day and change something, if we can all do it just every day, just change one thing that we knew we need to change, it can work. But let's start with ourselves and start with our families so that, you know what, we don't have to see everything get crumbled down, because I'm the first-hand person who's seen everything crumble down. I have a son who's actually in your police department's Cadet of the Year last year. He is my champ. He is my #1 little guy. And he is the smartest individual that I could have ever made. But But he's no longer my son. I lost him a long time ago. I lost him when I was in prison. And even though I got to see him from time to time, I went through the hoops of writing his teachers, and his teachers made the mistake of reading those letters in front of the class and telling them, Anthony, your dad's in prison. He sent me this letter. I was so upset that I wanted to go visit those teachers when they came out. I wrote to their district superintendent, and I got turned down again. I let it go, because you know what? In my position, I need to just let things go. There's one thing I won't let go of, is my freedom. And I won't let go of the love that I have for myself now. Because I can finally respect myself, even though my family doesn't want to respect me. But you know what? They're seeing it. Because I have a grandfather who's diagnosed with prostate cancer, and he's not doing too well. And I sit around the old man and I say, you know what, Grandpa? Don't worry. I'm going to be the one changing your diapers if you get that bad. And I say it, and it hurts me. But you know what? I'm finally going to be able to be around my family that loves me. And even if they don't respect me, I know they love me. And that's just in every family how it goes. But once again, if you guys can do anything to change this being with my situation, push the paperwork like I've seen it been done, just keep doing it. And I wish I could put more effort into it, but with everything I got going on, it's rough. It's even rough standing right here and not crying, because you know what? It hurts. It hurts that I didn't have any place to go to. And where I did go, you know what? It was worse than where I could have went. But you know what? I made it through that. I made it through so much in my life. And I'm going to keep making it. And I'm going to keep making it with a smile, because you know what? I deserve it. And you guys don't deserve to see somebody angry that's doing stuff he's not supposed to be doing. Nobody deserves to see that. I mean, the people that I shot, nobody deserves to see the person get shot. And you know what? I'll be damned if I do that again. Thank you guys.